Yes, gentlemen, it is time for Smissmas. Hello, hello, hello. So, good few days ago, we did see the arrival, the very late arrival for me, of Smissmas 2022. Now, it doesn't surprise me so much that it appeared at a later time. Literally last year as well, it appeared at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So, it was fine. I was prepared for it. I did have the links nice and ready. And yep, we got a very nice, reasonable batch of things. It's the usual update that we normally see now for Halloween and Christmas. You get a whole bunch of new maps, whole bunch of new cosmetics with a case, a batch of new unusual taunts, or taunts and unusual taunt effects and hat effects and whatnot. But don't forget, if you open up TF2, you do get the gift stuff stocking as well. You get free stuff out of it. You get a free paint. You get a free backpack expander. So please consider opening up TF2 just to grab that, just in case. So yep. What did we see in terms of what was accepted? Well, there wasn't really a god tier effect. Nothing to really get everybody wanting to jump in and open a bunch of cases and whatnot. I rate it better than last year, a whole lot. I mean, the cosmetics for this year were a whole lot better, for example. I know that for sure. And we've got a lot of all classes in here as well. So you've got like Trapper's Flap, Lumbercap, Festive Rack, Colonial Kringle, these four hats, all class, unusual as well. So you've got four there, and you've got like five other hats that can also be unusual. So you've got a decent batch of all class and non-all classes. So pretty interesting for the future if that case does do well. And we've got some very nice hats that are all class there, as I said. So let's now move over to this side. We're not talking about Rust, no, we're talking about TF2. So yes, this was all the accepted things. The taunts, congratulations to everybody that got something accepted here, as well as all of the cosmetics and whatnot. So let's jump into it. This is the front page of TF2 at the moment. It's not too amazing, it's not too crazy. We did see paints appear on the front page for a while because, of course, they are also on discount, 50% off. So white, black, green, pink, the usual. We haven't seen the other paints be on discount for quite some time now. It's got to be 2 or 3 years since the last time we did that. How very unfortunate. But, yep, that is the case. And talking about cases, here we are. So, didn't mean to have that. Here we go. Winter 2022 cosmetic case has a decent batch of cosmetics, very nice ones and whatnot. The effects are okay, but nothing to really go crazy for. But yeah, after a few days, it's already gone down to 3 pennies. That was very quick. Not insanely quick, but yeah, it just went. After literally just a day, it's already gone down to around 3 pennies, and yeah, that's it. That's it. It's done. It's all done. But did we see any bounce jump up in price for the notable cases that are Tough Break case and Crimson Cash case? Did they jump up? Did anybody quickly go over to them, try and grab a bunch of them so that they could open them or whatnot? And, well, gentlemen, they kind of went up a bit, but they didn't really go up that much. Nothing insane, to be honest. So right now, Tough Break case is selling for 46 cents. And what we have over here is the Crimson Cash case currently selling for 9 cents each. If you got rid of this 15, it's 10 cents each. They didn't really change that much, and you could noticeably see it here. It did go up in price a fair bit just before. So, this was selling for around 30 cents. This is the Tough Break case, selling for around 30 cents just before the update. Update comes out, goes up to about 50 cents, starts to go down a bit. So yeah, it climbed up a decent amount. There is some decent things to chase after. And, well, people have been unboxing those cases, is what I'm saying. Both this and the Crimson Cash. I mean, someone unboxed this. Someone unboxed that. Now, I hope they call that the horoscope, because that would be a very cool idea. So we've got dazzling constellations with the, strange, unusual wandering wraith. So yeah, that's incredibly rare. Damn. So that they must be quite happy. So yeah, people have been trying, but it's not nothing. It's definitely not the same sort of pattern you'd see if we saw a god tier effect come out. We would see these go twice the price. Yeah, they'd be insane. People would be going crazy for them. But don't forget, we do have the incentive to, if you open up a cosmetic case right now, you can get Festivizers and Unusualifiers and whatnot. So yeah, there is that as well. So if you recall, back in around, God, just before Halloween, I did point out the idea of potentially investing into tough break cosmetics that do have demand and likely would be rising up in price for Christmas time. Do you remember when I was talking about the Strange Patriot Peak, the Gift Bringer, and the Strange Gift Bringer? So obviously Gift Bringer is very Christmas themed. Technically speaking, the Tough Break case is a Christmas case. Well, Strange Patriot Peak, that is a hat people genuinely want to use throughout the year, and usually goes down by quite a lot during Halloween because so many people are opening Tough Break cases, there's going to be more of them appearing. So I noticed this dip, and as you can see, right during October, goes down in price, and then it goes back up. So seeing this happen before, I got a good idea of how low it might go, and then I saw how high it went afterwards. So what I did is I bought about 30, 50 of those, and you can see the instant change. So October, down in price, and now it's starting to sort of climb up. If I wait an extra couple of months, I reckon this could easily bounce back up even higher. So the highest buy order price at the moment is only $1.28. But if I wait an extra 2 or 3 months, this will probably be up to about $2 a piece. So that is the Strange Patriot Peak. Now let's start talking about the Gift Bringer, for example. So the Gift Bringer, it did follow the pattern as well, usually, and you can see that quite a lot, especially with last year. It was selling for around $2. Halloween rolls in last year, God tier effect, goes all the way down to just under $1, around 90 cents. When it hits Christmas time, bounces back up, went up to about $1.50. That was last year. I learned from that, and I thought, you know what, I could try and do that again. And here is my attempt. It happened. So just before Halloween, it was selling for around $1.50. Goes down in price during Halloween because people are unboxing them and unboxing TB cases. And yeah, it started to pick up as we got closer to December. It did go up, but it didn't go up that much. I am selling them for a profit, but it's not that much profit. I bought 70 of these, and I think I've sold 20. So that's starting to become a bit of a problem. It's not the end of the world. If I sold mine right now, I'd get my money back. No problem. But yeah, this turned out to not be a very good thing to get involved with. It was okay to store my money away. Remember, the account I did the buy orders on for this, it was going to become... it wasn't going to be able to do anything afterwards anyway. It reached its absolute maximum with the buy orders. And the amount of money I could put on the account, couldn't do it anymore. So it completely became exhausted, couldn't do anything with it anymore. I was happy to purchase as much as I could. And, well, that account is right over here. There you go. We've got a batch of those gift bringers still. Now, you know, I could still hold on to them. It's not the end of the world. I'm happy with that. And I do know the usual pattern, especially with the likes of the Patriot Peaks. If I just hold on to them, wait until springtime, they'll bounce back up very nicely. I could sell them right now and make 5 pennies profit each, but I'd rather wait a little bit longer and make maybe $1 or $2 profit each. So I'm patient, I know how that works, and I just wanted to give you a very nice update in regards to that. So the highest buy order over here at the moment is only 89 cents. That's the regular gift bringer, and then I move over to the Strange Gift Bringer. What's the highest buy order at the moment? It's going all the way up to $3.26. So yeah, that's the situation with that. Now we'll move on to the remaining unusual hats to chase after. So we still have the Strange Unusual Frostbite Bonnet, Strange Unusual Arctic Mole, still waiting for the Strange Unusual Colonial Kringle, still waiting for the Strange Unusual Festive Rack, still waiting for an unusual Trapper's Flap. I do hope that is unusual, if it's able to be unusual. I do hope so. Mr. Shetz, if you're around, can you confirm? Can the Trapper's Flap be unusual? And if I were to just go over to here, unusual, search for the thing specifically, you can see all the ones that have become available. And the prices right now, yeah, the cheapest one, Bold Bonnet, which is a single class hat, blue single class, that's selling for like $30 there. It can be unusual, right, so we've literally just got to wait. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Shetz. So yeah, that is looking to be perfectly fine. And earlier today, we did see the arrival of an unusual festive rack. All class, with the shape of antlers, looking nice, and well, with the effects that are available, I don't think the musical Maelstrom was going to be super in demand with this, but, you know, in good times, is is this case going to be one of the cases people are going to want to unbox when we have good effects available? You know, next Halloween or next year's Christmas. We shall see. So, a whole batch of interesting things are in here. Take, for example, I really do like the Kringle hat. It's basically a team captain, but not. I don't seem to be able to see it if I just remove this. And then, where is it? Where are you, Kringle? Show me where you are. Let me show you to the people. Strange Colonel Kringle. Yeah, that looks awesome. Yes, it's clearly Christmas themed, but yeah, you know, it could also just be a regular pretend captain. Wrong hat. Have I got it completely wrong? Oh no, it's a thingy hat. What's it called? It's Bill. Oh, mate, my head. Sorry about this. I've not been feeling the best recently. There you go. It was a Bill's hat. I'm so stupid. Sorry about that. It's been a long, stupid day for Hedge. But yeah, it's got a very clear reference. Bill's hat. It's been around for a long time. People like it. Well, you know what? We like Christmas Bill's hat. So, yeah, I'm very sorry about that. That was very stupid. But yeah, all class, available to many. I wouldn't be surprised if this potentially goes down in price when it's not Christmas, but it goes back up again when it is Christmas next year. That might be potentially a thing. And of course, people are still unboxing these, so, you know, more and more of them are appearing. So, cool. And then we've got the unusual taunts. So they appeared after a day. It takes a while for taunts to appear sometimes. Usually you would expect to see the Unusualifiers first. So, yep, I've got a buy order on all of these. I've got a stack of them. So I've got 1 buy order, 2 buy order, 3 buy orders, and pretty much all of them. And the highest buy order at the moment for the Roasty Toasty Unusualifier is $39. People really do want this. It's a very nice little taunt. Basically, just sit there as pyro, roasting your marshmallows. Very nice, very cool. So yeah, people do like this. But when it's not Christmas time anymore, when we're not only getting the Christmas effects, when we get the default effects all over again, the price of this will be going down. When we only have the default effects, it will be going down. And let me remind you, from here on now, we're not going to see anything. We're not going to see any new unusual effects for until next Halloween. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We don't get any summer taunt effects. Nope, that's it. Done. You got to wait another 10 months now. Isn't that fun? So yeah, then we got the Russian Rubdown Unusualifier. I thought this wasn't going to be as in demand, but you know, buy orders are still there. People do seem to want this. So this is currently selling for $26. Very nice for you, Russian Rubdown. And then we've got the Tailored Terminal Unusualifier. Every observer out there, spy observer, you've just got the perfect taunt for you. And yeah, the buy orders looking pretty strong over here. It's going all the way up to $45 a piece. So yeah, listings there. That's like $60 each over there. So yep, people have been buying them. The highest price so far was around $70. So yep. And then we look at the actual taunts themselves, the unusual taunts. So this is Festivized Formation, and the highest buy order at the moment is $20. So yeah, cheapest one available is only just over $50. So yeah, that's going to be all right for a while. But when we get the default effects available, people aren't going to be super eager because there's going to be a whole bunch of Midnight Whirlwind Roasty Toasties. So yeah, now you've got the Rubdown. Highest buy order for this is only $15. That was expected. It's just not that insane of a taunt. So, yeah. And, yeah, so cheapest one at the moment is like $80-$90, but I don't think it's going to last. Eventually it will go down. What effect is that? Festivized Formation. Well, sure, whatever. And then we've got the Tailored Terminal. Yes, I thought this was going to be the one that was going to be most in demand, but quite surprised to see it's still fairly cheap. It's only $21 over here, but the cheapest, well, the only one available is selling for like $70-$80. So yeah, those are the taunts. Yep. And yeah, that's basically it. That is literally all I have to show for Smissmas. So I'm happy to sit here and say when the update came out, we did see a whole bunch of people jump in and wanting to play TF2. We reached a peak of around just under 150,000 people playing on December 7th, 2022. Very nice to see. And as we enter the weekend, it's starting to peak up again. Very nice. But to be honest, you know, that's it. That's all we get. Like I said, It's the usual routine now of Halloween and Christmas. You get a bunch of new maps, you get a new case with new cosmetics, maybe some new taunts with new taunt effects, and that's it. That's literally it. That's all we get anymore. So, yeah, doesn't that sound a bit depressing in a way? No war paint. That's unfortunate. I don't know why. It's usually every other year we get a war paint during Smissmas, but for some reason didn't happen. And you can't sit there and say, oh, maybe there weren't enough war paints. There was a lot of submissions. In fact, if I were to go over to here and if I were to look at all the items, I'd probably still war paint, war paint, war paint, war paint, war paint. Oh no, that's a weapon. Sorry, war paint. Yeah, war paint. There's loads of war paints, but they just weren't accepted. It's unfortunate, isn't it? So yeah, and we haven't seen war paints come out for a summer ever. So yeah, so here is the unfortunate situation. We're not going to be seeing another big or new case update until the summer of 2023. That's it. It's all done. So that means that new TF2, that new Smissmas 2022 case, the winter 2022 case, that's going to be dropping for the next 6 months. So yeah, unless we randomly see the return of a spring case, there's nothing really to look forward to now of TF2 updates. That's it. I won't have any reason to make TF2 videos or anything. So if you are invested in the likes of the Tough Break case and the Crimson Cash case, now you just got to sit and wait. That's all we can really do. You've got to cross your fingers and hope we see a God tier effect next year. So yeah, that's it. It's not very optimistic sounding, is it? I'm sorry, but that's it. That's done. We got nothing else. So, yeah. Okay, so thank you all for watching me. I don't think I'll be doing any TF2 videos for a while because, like I said, there's nothing else to really sit here and talk about. But I would sit here and say congratulations to all the creators that got something accepted this year, whether it was a taunt, unusual effect, taunt effect, cosmetic, all of that. Thank you all for submitting your works and putting an effort in to make something special for the Christmas this year. And thank you all for watching my TF2 videos. But yeah, there's nothing else to talk about now for 6 months. So yeah, this is probably the end of seeing the TF2 videos. Oh, and we're not going to see any orange for a while. It's just going to be loads of red.